सुंदरगढ़ सामंतपुर एटी भुवनेश्वर प्रेजेंट एड्रेस जॉब किसी के
बीसी एजुकेशन
केमिस्ट्री एमपीसी कॉलेज बारीपदा प्लीज कोलो यूनिवर्सिटी केमिस्ट्री 1980 पीजी करसी उत्कल यूनिवर्सिटी एमपीसी रे +3 +2 की एमपीसी एमपीएससी बारीपदा नहीं ये सुंदरगढ़ traveling to visit places especially by bike. Sociology complete है
visiting places
hobbies. Visiting places ना. टाइम का देखता Yes, come here.
double face 6
Give introduction about your education.
I have done my schooling from Balipada, MPSC High School, and +2 and graduation from MPC College in Balipada, and post graduation from Utkal University in Bhubaneswar.
MKC High School. Full form of MKC.
Maharaja Krishna Chandra High School.
Who is Maharaja Krishna Chandra?
So Maharaja Krishna Chandra was one of the king of Mayurbhanj dynasty.
Mayurbhanj dynasty.
Yes.
The name Mayurbhanj came from? From where it names comes?
So Mayurbhanj, basically sir, Mayurbhanj, the word Mayurbhanj came from two words, that is Mayur and Bhanj. Mayur means pickup, and Bhanj is the surname of their dynasty.
Then you are saying Mayurbhanj dynasty.
Mayurbhanj, Bhanj kingdom.
Then what is the full form of MPC?
MPC, the full form of MPC is Maharaja Purna Chandra.
What is the relation between Maharaja Purna Chandra and Maharaja Krishna Chandra? Is it same dynasty or different dynasty?
It's the same dynasty.
Okay.
I couldn't recall exactly, but I think Maharaja Krishna Chandra is the predecessor of Maharaja Purna Chandra. Exactly, I don't know.
That means repeat but regular predecessors or beyond some time gap is there?
So this I couldn't recall.
Okay. When you heard about Utkal,
Utkal what?
name,
Utkal name.
which one is correct name of Odisha? It is Odisha, Utkal, or any other name you might have heard?
First of all, in ancient Odisha, ancient times, the name of Odisha was Kalinga. During the Mauryan rule, there was a Kalinga war at the bank of the river.
Which year Kalinga war didn't care?
The Kalinga war was held in 283 BC.
Are you sure?
I believe 283 BC.
Then when did Asuka did coronation?
Asuka coronated. Sorry, sir, I couldn't recall right now.
Okay. Kharvala was before Kalinga war or after Kalinga war? Kharvala period.
Kharwal period. So Kharwal period was, I believe it was before Kalinga war. Before Kalinga war.
Before Kalinga. Then which BC? Around?
Something around 300 BC. I'm not sure.
Okay. Kharvala is 100 way beyond Kalinga war. Kalinga war happened in 261. 261 BC.
Okay, sir.
And our super did coronation in 278 BC. Right? Chemistry that is, you have studied chemistry well, eh?
Yes, sir.
You know about these things well.
Yes, sir.
Chemistry optional you have taken? Not. Why not?
Actually, during my graduation day, I was a teenager and I was not aware about
Then
the
during your
subjects.
PG,
In my post-graduation day.
you are also not aware of.
No, sir, not aware of it. I mean, at that circumstances, I did my graduation in science and chemistry is an honors subject. That's why I opt chemistry is in master subject. But
Why did you opted to masters?
after graduation, I didn't able
You
to.
have enough maturity at that time, no? After doing your graduation,
Yes,
or not?
I can say, yes.
yes, we can say that you are not mature enough.
No, sir. I mean, mature enough, but I guess to pursue post graduation is a better opportunity. But gradually doing post
No,
graduation.
there is a big reason behind this or not.
Yes, sir.
You are pursuing postgraduate means you are aspiring for what?
Post graduation, basically, I opted post graduation for a higher service, a higher education in that point of view. But during my post graduation days, I was not enjoying it properly, and I thought I would have been doing something different. Then I heard about the civil services, and my friends are also preparing for civil services. Then I inspired. And then I joined these preparations.
You are inspired from your friends, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then if after joining service, some of your friend might be a political person or any other person, then you can inspire from them or then time also.
During my services, I will stick on my job. That is, that the civil service, civil servant shall do. And, I shall not switch on another job opportunity.
Why did you choose these two subjects, sociology and foreign education?
So during my early days, during the preparation, I went through the syllabus and I took sociology because sociology, the syllabus of sociology is easy to comprehend at the time, and I believe that sociology, the study of sociology would give me a boost, and it would help me in my
In what way did
services.
it give boost?
Yes, sir.
In what way did it give you boost?
Well, I was enjoying this subject while reading, and I choose the.
Which you enjoy more, chemistry or sociology?
During my preparation days, I enjoyed sociology more.
And
Yeah.
public administration?
Yes, sir, public administration like
You didn't enjoy chemistry, but you enjoy sociology or public administration. Is it the reason for the option or any other reason?
No, sir, this is the reason.
Your interest only.
Yes, sir.
But most of the boys can guess they are taking sociology, public administration, geography. So everybody liking these subjects.
I can't say right now that everybody like this.
So what are you reading? What is your idea about that? Why everybody is taking sociology, public administration and geography?
And sir?
Why everybody is taking these three subjects only? Two out of these three subjects. Sociology, public administration, geography. That might be your reason also.
So basically, what students do and what I did is sociology. The subject sociology is very common among our.
Who suggested these subjects to you?
So some of my friends have already opted the sociology and started preparing for their optional. And henceforth I get materials the sociology for my preparations. And so that's why I wanted to choose.
Say that. Because you got materials from help, that is why you have.
You have chosen your service preference. Fifth option is your OFS, Odisha Finance Service, right?
Yes.
This is a group A service. Do you know this?
Actually, sir, during my the day I filled my form, I didn't know actually. That's why I missed it.
Okay.
So I put it in fifth position.
That is सापो मंत्र नरणी बिछा हातरा तुम्हारी बात.
Actually, first two
मैं
preferences.
form fill up करछो. You want to be administrator. You want to be a civil servant. You will control a whole block. You will be the first person in block. Then without knowing you are filling the form. Anything.
Basically, I heard about the two services, that is Odisha Administrative Service and Odisha Police Service. Apart from that, Odisha Revenue Service, I heard about it little bit. Then I put it in Odisha Finance Service in fifth.
Likewise, you are telling that my friends are taken sociology, my friends are taken public administration, so as I have taken. Then in this case also you have considered your friend's suggestion, no?
Yes, sir, of course, but I didn't pursue them.
Then your hobby is traveling to visiting places.
Yes, sir.
What does it mean?
So visiting places means anything, the places like historical places. or
Especially
some-
by bike.
Yes.
No, especially bike is okay, but visiting places, why are you visiting places? Who decide visiting places?
So visiting places means any type of historic places or some natural.
Visiting places means only historical places.
No, sir, no, only historic
Let's say
places.
the visiting places, any places.
Any places like something historical significant monuments and some picnic spots, etc.
कोउंटी जाइछो हिस्ट्रिकल प्लेसेस कोन जगह जाइछो
Historical places. Historical places.
विजिट करछो
So one-
धौली जाइछो धौली
Yes, sir, Dholigiri.
कोन देखछो जेति धौली
Dholigiri स्तूप देखिछि.
ଆଉ
तार historical significance विषय.
what are the significance of धौली tell me
Actually, sir, after the Kalinga War, the Ashok conquered the war by defeating the Kalinga ruler, and he converted himself into Chandaswara. He converted himself into.
no don't divert I am asking you what you have found there Ashoka what is the significance of Ashoka there is there any significance after Kalinga war
Yes, sir.
what
May I switch to Buda?
yes you can
So actually, ଯେତେବେଳେ ଯୁଦ୍ଧ ଜିତି ସାରିଲା ପରେ ସେ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ରକାର ହିଂସା ମାର୍ଗକୁ ତ୍ୟାଗ କରିକିନା ସେଥିରେ ଅହିଂସା ନୀତିକୁ ଅବଲମ୍ବନ କରିଥିଲେ ଆଉ ବୌଦ୍ଧ ଧର୍ମ ଉପରେ ବିଶ୍ୱାସ କଲା ତାକୁ ବୌଦ୍ଧ ଶାନ୍ତି ସ୍ତୂପ ଉପରେ ବିଚାର କରାଯାଏ.
this is the only significance have you heard about major rock edict
Yes, sir.
what is it
During the Mauryan dynasty, there are several types of major rock edicts.
several
Yes, sir.
how many types
No, sir. I mean, there are many major rock edicts.
many how many
Exactly. I believe there are 18 major rock edicts.
okay so that's
No.
Bishal,
Yes.
optional नहीं to sociology, public administration. Friends को ज़रा inspire किया, but no से शुरू कर. Have you joined any coaching center? Coaching
Yes,
center?
I joined in 2019. I joined Bajirao Vice Academy. There I studied my optional subjects.
So, did you heard anything like government is providing free coaching within the Utkal University? You were saying that you were a student there.
Yes, sir.
So, have you applied for that or not?
Yes, sir. I heard about the free coaching provided by the Odisha State Government in Utkal University. 2019, I heard about it. I have wanted to take into admission that course, but after a point of time, I didn't get enough opportunity and didn't get enough approach from their side. That's why I left it out. That option I left.
So, if you didn't get any approach, which is you are entitled to get that benefits, and it is not free of cost in the sense that there is a saying, nothing is free over here. So taxpayers' money is being spent, being educated, and a postgraduate from the very renowned university. You are saying that you could not got that benefit. So that you are saying that knowing that you didn't say anything or you didn't try to get that benefit, or what is the approach you are saying that they are not approachable, so that's why you just simply switch over to that some coaching institution that is privately run. So yes.
Actually, sir, at that time, the officer who dealt with that charge, the civil service preparation coaching, I contacted him for my coaching, and he didn't approach me correctly. That's why I left it.
So like that, if somebody comes when you are helping some officer, then if you are approachable, then the right course of action is to just ignore and go somewhere else. Is that the right thing? तुम्हें नीचे को है ठीक?
You could have reverted.
Lodge कर दिला complaint court.
No, sir, I didn't lodge any complaint.
So in that sense, what message you are sending? If you are from that university, the government is providing coaching or not providing or just simply promoting, whatever may be the reason, or you didn't find out the truth. तुम्हें निजे हार मानिगल सेठी तो सेम जिंस हबो जे तुमे कोडी अप्रोच करो तुमरो जे माने भलो सेंस रे कुछ भलो अफसर हलो तुमे अप्रोच करो जे हायर ऑफिशियल थिबे बा पॉलिटिशियन थिबे जे एटा गोटे भलो ये बहुत पिला हैरान होचन बा बहुत लोग से रीजन हैरान होचन तो जदी से अप्रोचेबल न हले तुमे छाड़ दो जस्ट हम कहबो निजे काम करो.
Actually, sir, से टाइम रे मोते मैच्योर नथिले, that's why
सेही जो जिंसटा केबे मैच्योर्ड हो खाली सर्विस रे भी सेम जिंस ही परिबो जे मैच्योर्ड नथली मु जानि करनी मोर ए डिसीजन टा एते बडे सेउट. देन टेल मी समथिंग अबाउट द कॉलेज इलेक्शन बर्तन होची बस
कॉलेज इलेक्शन लास्ट 2 ईयर रो कॉलेज इलेक्शन होई नै.
तुम्हें कोन भाबो व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दैट कॉलेज इलेक्शन? इज इट नेसेसरी और नॉट, और ड्यूरिंग योर period of study what you felt?
So during my period of studies, election was going to happen, but some kind of disturbances.
No, I am not saying why it didn't happen. Election रो आवश्यकता थिला ना थिला कोन फील?
Yes, sir, of course election should be there. काहे ना सर से स्टूडेंट रिप्रेजेंटेटिव माने बाहर थांते जो माने कि ग्रासरूट लेवल रे काम करिया पई इच्छा देखै थांते और हमनकर
काहे गेला काहे गोल
सर बेसिकली किछु डिस्टर्बेंसेस को देखि कि ना या फिर
ठीक निष्पत्ति नहीं आउ एटा ठीक लागु डिस्टर्बेंस जस्ट काली जदी डिस्टर्बेंस हो तले ओडिसा रे इलेक्शन नहीं होबन एमएलए इलेक्शन जोटा कि आमे कहउछन जनरल इलेक्शन भी होची सेटा सब होबन ना खाली पॉलिटिशियन कर इलेक्शन होबो बट स्टूडेंट का इलेक्शन त ना होबो.
एक्चुअली सर व्हाट आई थॉट कि जंती कि सर इलेक्शन रे जदी किछ डिस्टर्बेंसेस करा होची ताको आगर रिजॉल्व करबा कथा आ वाइस चांसलर और स्टूडेंट लीडर मान को संगे कथा हबा कथा इलेक्शन को कंडक्ट करबा कथा.
ताले कोन स्टेप्स आने नै चिंती एज ए स्टूडेंट तुम किछि नै छ
एज ए स्टूडेंट नो सर आई डिडंट पार्टिसिपेट
सेटा से जो कहले सेटा रे पॉलिटिक्स हमर नय एपट रे जोडी दरकार थिला तुमर राइट्स पढी की सिविल सर्वेंट हबा सेतरे भी कहला मैच्योर नथली बा मु चुप रहि गेली काना से माने अप्रोच हेले एग्जैक्टली सब जिंस पॉलिटिक्स जोटा हमर माने लेजिस्लेटिव एस्पेक्ट सेपट रे भी बंद हे एग्जीक्यूटिव एस्पेक्ट रे भी बंद हेले हम साइलेंट रहि जिना तो आमे अन्य गोटे बाट खुशी के हम पळे.
नो सर सेंसी को हाजे करबे बट जदी ताको संगे कथा बता कि नदी सिचुएशन को रिजॉल्व कराय पारिबो देन इलेक्शन सु
तो कॉलेज इलेक्शन त भाबु छ एटी होनी अन्य सब बडे हिची माने ओडिसा भीतर आ कोडी हिची जानि छ
एबे
रिसेंटली
सर एग्जैक्टली कहि परिबे बट आम
मोस्टली
यूनिवर्सिटी
जानि थियो हे
हां सर बोल
ताले
कोन एक्चुअली कोरोना सिचुएशन को नै ना भी इलेक्शन इन वर्ष
तुमे जेते बडे पढु थला सेते बडे कोरोना नथिला एबे कोविड केबे गले इलेक्शन हिची
नो सर हे
तो सेही पई हमें सेति की अवेयर रहिबार अछि जे काहे कि होनी कोन नै हेइले कोन हिता ठीक ना. तो जदी आवश्यकता अछि तले हबार अछि ताले हो नै माने तले अवेयरनेस रो कमी अछि सब जिंस रे हम मैच्योरिटी नाही बा से माने अप्रोच करलेनी सब जिंस रे समस्त विभिन्न प्रकार आळ देखेबे बट यू शुड ट्राई ग्रीवेंस लॉज करिवार अछि अन्य जिंस भी देवार अछि हम साइलेंट रहबे ठीक. तो लास्ट क्वेश्चन during your stay inside hostel room,
Yes sir.
so ragging को कभी face करी?
No sir, ମୁଁ ragging face କରିନି hostel ରେ।
सेति में helpline issue जिनसे सेति थिला?
सर हॉस्टल है हॉस्टल रे सर रैगिंग को जदी करा होते हॉस्टल सुपरिटेंडेंट को हमें कंप्लेंट लॉन्च कर परबो ता पय करा है सिस्टम बट मन भीतर मो पाठर रूममेट भी के रैगिंग व्यवस्था है
But so be aware about whatever happening around you. So take appropriate action. Suppose sir, we should not take excuse that I was not mature enough to handle this. Okay. Next.
So, what Bishal, huh?
yes
So your hobby is like visiting places. Hobby means what? That something repeatedly we do. So, if you are saying hobby is your visiting, how many places you have visited as of now?
how many places exactly I couldn't recall exactly the number but I have visited so many places basically I have resided in northern Odisha. So I have visited around almost all of the famous places of Mayurbhanj district and Balasore
Have you visited ever Badam Ghat?
Badam Pahad area. No sir, Badam Pahad area. हाँ खंडाधर yes.
Khandadhar. Okay, what is the difference between Khandadhar and Baraipani?
Khandadhar is primarily Khandadhar is present in Sundargarh district and Baraipani is present in Mayurbhanj
So
district.
what is the difference? They both are waterfall. Okay.
Yes.
What is the difference between? Because you frequently do visit. So my point is, if you are visiting the places, so you can distinguish also the
Yes sir.
what is the difference.
So another difference is in Khandadhar we can make picnic that can be counted as a picnic spot but the Baraipani cannot be counted as a picnic spot as it is the core area of the biosphere, Smithful Biosphere Reserve.
So visitors are not allowed there.
Visitors are allowed but sir no picnics are allowed in Baraipani.
So only you are saying ki in the sense of picnic they can be distinguished.
Yes sir, this is one of the point.
Okay. We are having public administration and sociology.
Yes.
Could you please answer ki why maximum aspirants they are opting out forward and sociology? What will have implication on administration?
In public administration, we have studied about administrative principles and governance, executive decision making. There are different types of theories are there which can be applied in our civil services as a civil servant. And in case of sociology,
Like, but I need a particular point. Let's say, yes sir, I am aware of fundamental rights and have constitutional provisions. Let's say you are aware of the constitutional provisions.
yes.
Okay. How that can be helped in, let's say, in your job?
In my job.
You might be aware of state relation, fundamental rights, like this. You are pretty aware of it. So how that will help in administration?
Fundamental rights. Well, in fundamental rights, according to Article 21A, the right to education. So, government can ensure that the students get proper education, proper elementary education from government. So, that is one of the point. And
Or from DPSP, how DPSP you can implement?
from UPSC, there are certain provisions. The state is responsible to provide to the people. Particularly article cow slaughter ban. There was an article of cow slaughter ban.
That
Cottage
is not
industry.
social justice. Social justice is mentioned somewhere in the constitution. Social justice, socio-economic justice. In which article?
Socio-economic justice.
In which articles? DPSP रे कोठी गुडी थिबो ना कि गुडे social justice थिबो को article द्वारा social justice को हम justify करिबा.
Social justice. So this right now article.
अच्छा तमे भाबो से कोन DPSP जो अछि हमर constitution रे कोन DPSP fully implement होछि ना कोठी problem होछि ना कोन मतलब कोन किछि improve करिको ना कोन DPSP तो बहुत सारा जिंस होछि DPSP रे whether we have satisfied all those mentioned or not. If not, why?
Yes, sir, there are certain provisions, certain articles in the DPSP which have been applied by the government for the improvement of the society.
Like
So,
you are saying short term. No, I need concrete. Which one? Short term not. Which one? Pointed to be very precise. I need precise one. Let's say you are saying Article 44. So, Uniform Civil Code. So you have to put example which state of the central government they have implemented Uniform Civil Code like this. Okay, getting my point.
yes, recently in Goa state had implemented Uniform Civil Code, and Uttarakhand government is planned to implement a Uniform Civil Code.
Other provision also there.
Other articles. Check the articles.
What Article 40 says?
Article 40. So it's a good entry.
Article 51A.
Article 51A is talking about fundamental duties.
Article 51A, fundamental duties. Okay, 51.
Article 51. 51 is talking about, I think it is talking about international peace and justice.
Last fundamental duty is added.
Last fundamental duty. Fundamental duty to provide education facility. I think this fundamental duty is added in last.
Corruption is very rampant everywhere. Isn't it?
Yes.
You believe or not? Is there any corruption or not?
Actually, according to the many reports like Controller Auditor General of India (CAG) reports, corruptions are happening everywhere. But
So you believe also corruption is going on. Do you believe or not? Simple. Yes or no?
yes, I believe in certain sphere of government there are corruptions.
Okay. Say, when like you guys are saying, okay, sir, we would not do corruption, we are only aspire to serve the state. But those people who are coming to the service, but after doing 3, 4 years, 5 years job, they are doing corruption. Why? They are getting handsome amount of money.
Yes.
That means government is providing good amount of money that can sustain, one can sustain the life easily. But despite the fact they are doing corruption, why?
Actually, the corruption, the main reason of the corruption during the service day, the nexus between the politicians and the executive.
Okay.
That is one of the reasons.
Any other point? So you are saying that nexus, how that nexus build up?
It means some of the politicians who are involved in messy things, and they convince to the administrator to do that and to agree on their viewpoint. That's why
So,
corruption happens.
Let's say some from your locality, some MLA, MP or someone else will come and they will offer you. You will also do sir.
No, sir, I will not.
Will not do.
No, sir.
You are saying nexus develop will develop. Okay. Thank you.
So, sociology one of subjects.
Yes, sir.
What are your views? You are free to tell about live-in relations. That is.
So recently it has been reported that there are many living relationships in the
Reported.
Yes, sir.
Where it is reported?
In daily newspapers, we have read it. In newspapers.
You are coming to know.
Yes, sir. Many living relationships are growing in tier 1 cities. Many metro cities are like.
What is your views about it?
Yes, sir. In my point of view,
Say some. Is it good? What is bad? If it is good, what are the points? If it is bad, what are the points? Be specific.
specifically, I can't say that it is a good or a bad, but there are certain good aspects there and certain bad aspects in
You
there.
tell me that exactly. That is what I am asking.
In the living relationships, what are the good points are there? The counterparts, that the male and female counterparts have some opportunity to get to know about themselves and during their life.
About each other.
About each other in their living relationship, and they try to focus on their maturity level and how they can improve in their
Focus
life.
on their maturity level.
Their maturity.
Be clear about it. You are speaking something which is not very clear. Again, repeat it.
during their living relationship, they get to know about their maturity and how
About
they
their
can
maturity.
and how they can how they will sustain after their married life. This is one of the positive point, and another positive point is basically these are the positive points. But the negative points are there. Society in this point of view, our society, Indian society cannot accept this, and our family members are against this living relationship. And in many cases, this has been noted that living relationship goes wrong, and the people ended up in with fighting, and they will not marry again. Married and living again.
They understanding each other, then the fight is there, they are separated, then what is the problem then? Then what is the problem then?
Fighting everyone in
Fight everywhere, you have got a wife also. So what is the problem then? The fight is there, then they are separated.
So
So that is not the problem.
Yes.
Problem क्या है? What is the problem?
The main problem in the living relationship, I believe the main problem is that there is no family support, and there is nobody there to pursue it. If there is any fighting or the misunderstanding between the couple, then there is nobody here to pursue them and to put them in the same note. That is one of the disadvantages in living
This is
relationship.
a clear word. Divorces are increasing.
Yes.
Okay. What impact it will have, living relationship will have on number of divorces?
That means by living relationship, how
Living relationship. Will it increase the divorces or will it decrease the divorces? Yes, it's doing sociology from that point of view I am asking. So tell me from themed point of view. What are the basics of that? I am not talking of general observation. General observation we also know, everybody knows it.
From sociological point of view, I believe that through living relationship, divorce cases should be less. But it has been noted that by living relationship, the proper understanding cannot be built in some cases.
Don't you think the living relationship,
Yes.
with the relationship being frequent, the level of commitment in the marriage is going down. That is why marriage is being taken very lightly. The value of the boundaries of marriage has been reduced because of the living relationship. Again, I am talking of from sociology point of view, not general observation. Doesn't have any impact on this institution called marriage?
Yes, sir. Of course, because the living relationship is brought from the Western point of view, Western society. It was brought from Western society, and in their society, they don't believe in marriage. But in Indian society, we do believe.
They don't believe in marriage.
Some.
They also get married.
Yes, sir. Of course, they also get married, but in some society, in some area, they didn't get married, but they live in relationships for lifelong. But in
For
India,
lifelong.
yes, sir. But in Indian
In which
society.
society that was?
But sir, in Indian society, what they do, first of all, they live in relationship, and after 1 to 2 years, they will get married.
My question is, you are again diverting from question. I again living relationship, whether it is not having a bearing on the institution called marriage or not. In what way?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get it. It's a question.
It has, how it is affecting the institution called marriage.
And basically, in today's world, we can see that the living relationship is hampering the marriage institutions in Indian society. It is hampering.
In what way? That is, in what way? You have to explain.
Basically, they don't get support from their families. After living relationship, their family members are not. They never convince their family member to get fine through marriage institutions. That is why they broke apart.
How do you affect marriage institution then?
Marriage institution means they will not marry. In,
Actually,
Okay.
That's
Thank you.